Ok, saludos a todos, bienvenidos a una clase más en SpanishPod101.com. So, guys, hello everyone. I'm very happy to have you here, and I'm waiting for. I will be just expecting you here. Let me check if everything is okay. That everything is fine, that you can see me. Let me know also if you can hear me well. Well, I think it's on now. Okay. Saludos, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos una semana más y hoy vamos a hablar sobre señas o gestos con el cuerpo y con las manos. So today we are going to talk about hand gestures, body gestures, and well, some of them might be very similar and some of them might be very different. So it's really good information because sometimes, for example, I will give you a spoiler right now, which is how to say thank you without words. For example, in Mexico, we say gracias. Just like this, we kind of push it, right? So maybe in other countries, it's kind of rude. Like, what is this guy trying to do? Why is he hiding his face, or why is she doing that? Well, in Mexico at least it's like super polite. Thank you, right? So well, if you are expecting me to teach you bad words, it's not the place. We won't teach that tonight. Actually, we could talk about it like for half or 15 minutes at least. Um, so well, but not tonight. Uh, However, I know a few. Um, a few hand gestures in some other countries that here in Mexico are like nothing. No son nada. And I have a few examples. Uh, I have this friend who is from, well, this student who is from Slovakia, and I met her one day when I was there in Europe, and she said she did something like this, like, and I was like, What's that? She was mad at someone. Well, maybe it's a bad word. I'm sorry if I did something offensive. I didn't know. Well, or for example, I was watching this movie. I don't remember the name. I was watching this movie in Greek because I'm learning Greek. And by the way, hi to Nikki. Hola, saludos a Nikki, mi maestra de griego, my Greek teacher. Hi to I would like to say hi to her. Welcome. And well, I was watching this movie and this driver was mad and did something like pushing like ah and he was mad. I don't have any idea what it is. But okay, so as you can see, we have different hand gestures. So maybe you're doing one that it's very rude in Mexico, or you're doing one that doesn't mean anything. So today I bring you important information and I would like to say hi. Me gustaría saludar a todos ustedes. Saludos a Dijon. Saludos a Dijon. Saludos a Eileen Brown. Julia, muchos saludos. Victoria Luis, ¿cuándo regresa Diego? When does Diego come back? Pues por ahora, actualmente, currently, vive en Canadá. Like he lives there, right? So he lives. Vive. Uh, when is he going to be back? Difficult question. I don't have an answer. No tengo una respuesta, but he will be here for vacay time, so I will have him. And today I will have to act everything on my own, so be ready. Nikki, saludos, my dear student. Yes, my teacher, my Greek teacher. Crazy, ¿no? Well, anyways, vamos a empezar y pues como ustedes saben, hoy vamos a hablar sobre estos gestos eh, um, con el cuerpo. And if you don't have any idea of Spanish, you just started, I recommend you to download this 2000 core book that we offer for free. You can download it, print it, study it, and it has all of these words with phrases, with sample phrases. Here I'm showing it to you. And we'll download it now. It's on the link is on the description. It is for free. Well, let's continue. Vamos a continuar. Vamos a seguir. Okay. So hand gestures, what about them? El lenguaje corporal comunica mucho y en algunos momentos puede ser esencial para entender una conversación, ¿no? El lenguaje corporal comunica mucho y en algunos momentos puede ser esencial para entender una conversación. Y es cierto, algunas veces, por ejemplo, algunas veces en México no contestamos con palabras, contestamos con gestos. We answer with hand gestures. Probably in your country as well, we don't answer with words, and it is very common that we are eating and we answer with hands, right? Okay. En México hacemos muchas señas con las manos. Well, at least enough to make a full lesson about it with 4 different topics and categories about them, so we have enough. And as I told you, I won't teach you bad words, so we would have a 5 or 6 category with bad words, yeah. Anyways, vamos a continuar. Toma en cuenta que algunos de los gestos son más utilizados por hombres que por mujeres. Okay, some hand gestures are more used by men than women. I will tell you which ones specifically. Les voy a decir cuáles específicamente, pero en general las señas se hacen más por hombres que por mujeres. So if you're a woman and you do them, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's just more used by men. But there are many. Okay, let's continue. ¿Tienes gestos con las manos que hacen en tu país? ¿Tienes gestos con las manos que hacen en tu país? Do you have any hand gestures that they do in your country? How do you say yes? How do you say thank you? How do you say please? How do you say like silence? How do you say I don't like you? How do you say share it with me? How do you say well, many things. Let me know in the comment section si tienes algunas formas. Me gustaría verlas y oírlas. But meanwhile, let's continue. Mientras tanto, vamos a continuar. Okay, so I will talk about food. Voy a hablar sobre la comida. So, as I told you previously, como les dije antes, and I'm going to slow down now. Como les dije antes, no siempre completamos frases con palabras. A veces completamos frases con señas y gestos. So sometimes we talk and we complete phrases with hand gestures, not always with words. It used to be way more common before the pandemic, but the pandemic changed it all. Lo cambió todo. Now we had video conferences, school online, so it kind of changed the communication. However, we still do that. For example, hey, I want to go for. Oye, quiero ir por. And well, I have this. Sorry. I have this one. Okay. So when you do this one, there you go. it can have two meanings, right? Puede tener dos significados that I will teach you. No bad words again. So the good meanings. Puede tener dos significados. Agua o cualquier bebida. Quiero ir por agua. I want to go for water. But if this person doesn't say water and instead of it just make the hand gesture, probably this person means I want to go for a beer or I want to go to drink alcohol. Quiero ir por probablemente unas chelas. So, a few beers. Ajá. Probablemente unas chelas. Ok. Bien. Bien. Ahora, let's go to the next one. If someone asks you, hey, ¿qué pasó? This is common. This is, I had this student who is a sign interpreter of American Sign Language, and she does this one, no? So when you touch your or your stomach, we all know you're hungry, right? But you can also do that. So in Italy, I don't know what it means, but when I see memes or movies, they do this. But for us, it means food. Para nosotros significa comida. Quiero comida. Quiero comida, right? So then this person could be, ya veo. ¿Quieres ir directo al restaurante o después de ir al dentista? Oh, ok. Right? So la otra persona puede entender como, quiere comer. Quiere comer. Okay, so for this lesson, I suggest you a lot to see me, to look at me, because these signs are not in the slideshow, in the presentation. It's not there. I tried to find it, but I found very different hand gestures, so it didn't make sense. I'm sorry, but well, this one for food, or this one for I'm hungry, right? Esta para decir que tengo hambre. Ok, vamos a la siguiente. Bueno, ahí está. Seña de comida, food sign. Bien. Okay, now I will teach you how to show quantity. How to show quantity in sign. It's not sign language. In Mexican hand gestures. Bien. So let me set a context. You're traveling with a friend. Estás de viaje y uno de tus amigos es un poco desesperado. Estás de viaje y uno de tus amigos es un poco desesperado. So you're tired of using your voice because you repeated the information again and again. We are not close. We are far. I don't know. So let's imagine your friend asks you this question. ¿Todavía falta mucho tiempo para llegar a casa? Is there still a long time to get home? ¿Todavía falta mucho tiempo para llegar a casa? And you're like, mucho. So how do we say mucho? You grab your hand like this and then you push the air. Ooh, and you can use your mouth and your eyebrows y tus cejas. Ooh, and you can even say ooh, and that means long time. Ooh. You could use this one for anything when you mean long or long time. For example, someone asks you, ¿cuándo viste a Sandra? When did you see Sandra? Ooh. And that means long time ago. Ooh. or is she older than you? Is he older than you? So you could be like, tú podrías responder como, and that means, oh, way older. Muy, mucho más, mucho mayor que tú. Ajá. Ok. So ahí tienes esta. Also, when it is a long distance, um, when it was long time ago, when there is long time still, for example, um, la película es larga, is the movie long? Super long, larguísima. Ok, for poco, a little bit, which also means wait, espera, espera. Now let me see in the live stream if you guys can see me. All good? Can you see my hands and everything cool? I hope so. Ok. Bien. Lead, un poquito, ¿no? So, más o menos. Well, for más o menos, include your hand and your mouth, your eyes, and you can even say, algo así, right? So, hey, are we close to home? Más o menos. I think this one is where you all of you know it, ¿no? Todos ustedes lo conocen, ¿verdad? Creo. Tal vez. Okay. Okay, so now let's imagine you are. Let me set the context again because all of these hand gestures work better in context. Todos funcionan más en contexto. Imagina que estás en un comercio informal, un tianguis, un mercado, etc. Y el vendedor está lejos del producto que quieres. So imagine you are in an informal commerce place, a flea market, a market, but a traditional market in some countries, not a supermarket, a market. Y el vendedor está lejos, so the salesperson is far from the product you want. So you just point at it. Huh? Well, here's the translation. You just point at it. And you want to ask how much it is. Disculpe, ¿cuánto cuesta? So instead of saying your words and yelling like, hey, ¿cuánto cuesta? You don't need to do that. No necesitas hacer eso. You can just be cool. Puedes ser alguien con estilo. Puedes hacerlo con estilo. Entonces, so let's imagine I want... I don't have anything close. I have my dog. Just kidding. Okay. Let's imagine I want this. So I point at it and do this. Like, what's up? Yeah. This one means cuánto. So this sign with the movement on your head means how much. Cuánto. Okay. Significa cuánto cuesta. Y bueno, es bastante fácil. Y si consideras que algo es costoso y caro, you do this. So, for example, por ejemplo, someone comes to you, viene a ti, and says, hey, may I ask, how much was your car? You don't really want to share that information for some reason. Or you don't want, like, someone comes and says, hey, how much was your trip or something, some information about a trip or something. And you don't really want to say the amount, so you just put this as if it was a bunch of money, right? Here. and you just do this. That means expensive. Caro. Yeah. So, caro. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Hmm. Hmm. Caro. It's expensive. Huh? So you can show your attitude or your thought about something just by doing this. Okay. And well, an extra tip, una sugerencia extra, un consejo extra. Solo usa una mano y trata de que tu cara comunique un poco de dolor. Ugh. Un poco caro. Un poco caro. Mhm. Okay. Then, so I want to remind you, you can download our ebook for free, print it, keep it with you. The link is in the description of both Facebook and YouTube. And I would like to read your your comments. Julia dice que esto se espera. Ok, gracias. Eileen Brown, le gusta el tiempo. Le gusta. Be careful, it's not se, but le gusta. He likes the cold weather. To Diego, yes. Well, I think he used to love it. I don't know. I haven't. I talk to him every day, but we talk about whatever except the weather. I will ask him. ¿Qué actor? Muchas gracias, Julia. Me encanta el tiempo frío, pues gracias, Victoria. Gracias, sí. Qué bueno que te gusta. Eh, there is a hand gesture you can do when you love something. Yeah, I think it's you all of you know it now. Like you make a heart, point at it and heart. Me encanta. And you say me encanta. Okay, vamos a continuar. Okay, so there are a few classic ones that you cannot miss. Here is one. This is one of the most important parts of the lesson, so pay attention. Let's imagine. Vamos a imaginar que estás en un restaurante o en un bar. Y esta seña está perfecta. By the way, so far, all of the signs I have done, every single one can be done by both men and women. What I mean with this comment is, well, sometimes men do some more than women. However, all of these fit perfect. And again, if you do any hand gesture, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's just more used by men than women. That's it. Okay. So, cuando pides la cuenta, you raise your hand. And then in the air, you write something. Just write. And that means you want the bill, please. The please is included. It's not considered a rude hand gesture. So, raise your hand. The waiter is looking at you. Right in that moment. Escribe en ese momento. Do it. Awesome. Y muy bien. Otra vez, no es una seña grosera. Nadie se va a ofender. Pero puedes tratar de poner un rostro que comunique por favor. You can try to put a face that communicates, please. How do you do that? Well, I don't know. You're just like, you smile or you say yes, or I don't know. if you don't feel okay by just signing or writing something in the air to ask the bill without a please, we'll try to make a please face. That's all I can recommend. Es todo lo que podría recomendar. Bien. So, hay algunos gestos, hay algunos gestos de la mano, algunas señas que puedes hacer en tu vida diaria. Pay attention to this one. This one is, este es sí. Yes. Yes. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. There it is. Sí. Mhm. So if you see a Mexican and does this, that's yes. Ese significa sí. Probablemente, um, any Latin American country knows this hand gesture, since it was in a Mexican TV show, so everyone knows it, but they don't use it. It's only usually used in Mexico. Okay, so what about you want to leave? You want to say, hey everyone, let's go. Let's leave this place. Or it's your time to leave. Leave that place. You do this. Vamos con eso. When you want to leave. You do this. You kind of clap, and then one hand should be like, okay. And that means, let's go. So look again. ¿Qué onda? Pues, bueno. And then you go. Huh? Vámonos. Vámonos. I think that one is cool. I love it. Pues ya. Okay. Espera. Wait. You do this. Tan, tan, tan. Okay, what about no me importa? Eh. You can even make your face like, eh. Like opening something, closing, or I don't know, ignoring someone, something. Yeah. This means I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. We do it all the time. Like, hey, oye, Samantha habla mal de ti. Sam is talking bad about you. ¿Listo? No, you meant no me importa. No me importa. Okay. Okay, when I said listo, my dog is like, let's go then. Well, okay, let's continue. Yeah. So, yeah, when you say no me importa, mueve la mano y abre un poco la boca como, You can, instead of saying making my sound, you can also say, more natural, like, that's it. Listo. No me importa. And, well, as I told you before, thank you. You look to the floor, put your hand like this. Thank you. Gracias. Okay. Let me, here it is. Gracias. You will see it all the time. Gracias. But if you don't want to look down, you can just say gracias. So not like this. This one is a bad word in Greece, I think. I don't know. But this one is thank you. Gracias. Okay? Well, there, now that it is my teacher. Nikki, if you're there, what does this mean? Well, I don't know. I'm sorry if I do something bad. Does this mean something? Gracias or nothing? Well, I just know that sometimes my friends used to do that in some parts of Asia for saying thank you, and I don't know exactly what country. It was kind of Japan or Korea. Between those two, they were considered rude by doing this. Well, I don't know. But okay. Okay, muchas gracias. Thank you. And well, some slang with hand gestures, un poco de slang. So here, these are the ones that are not super used by women, just for you to know. And well, so when someone, okay, this one is kind of yes. So when someone is cheap, we call him codo, elbow, or doesn't want to spend a lot. I know a lot of cheap people. I know you can know cheap people. You can do something like, let me set the context. Oye, so this is a friend. Oye, el fin de semana pasado yo pagué la comida. Deberías pagar esta vez. Bueno, pero que sea la barata. Okay, but the cheap one. Ah. Then you do this. You touch your elbow, or you um, kind of touch your elbow multiple times, and that means cheap. Yourself, you're a cheap person. Yeah, you don't want to share. Okay, another one. You're with a friend. All of this with a friend, okay? Oye, se ven muy ricas tus papas. This one is not super used by women. You can still use it, but not super used. Oye, se ven ricas tus papas. Móchate. So the word móchate is share. Share some. Give me some. Okay? And the sign of it, of that slang word, is this one. So, oops. So it is this one. You put it here and go down. Oye, me gustan esas papas. And that means share it with me. You don't need to say, give me some. No. You can say a please. You can put a please face. ¿Está bien? Está bien. Okay. Then we have Carlos. Tenemos que hablar. This one is very common, like, oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh. Like, uy. That's if you listen to that, like a girlfriend with her boyfriend, or a boyfriend with his girlfriend, and you're just a friend, you can use without any sound, and it's like, oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, what a problem. So, I'm not sharing the slideshow. I'm sorry. I'm just teaching you everything, so I get into the role. Okay, let's go. So hand gestures. Let's go. Just my dog is there. Okay, hand gestures. Maybe they are very similar. Tal vez son muy similares a las tuyas. Lo son, más o menos. Okay, so related to food, we talk about food, drink, show quantity a little, more or less. Ooh. A lot. A lot. Okay. Classic gestures like yes and like thank you. Gracias. Sí y gracias. Some slang. Mochate. Comparte. Sure. And codo. What a cheap. Codo. Okay. Bien. So, guys, this is a question for you. How do you say these words with hand gestures? Do it at home. I cannot see you, so do them. No te puedo ver haciéndolo, pero hazlo. Okay? Okay. Go back here and study that. Try to know. Use it with your friends. And well, I want to remind you, you can download our ebook. It is for free. Start learning with us. And next time we have some Spanish social expressions for daily life. What do I mean with that? Social expressions. Well, maybe like ways to say por favor, porfa, please. We use please. Ándale, which is also please or come on. Okay. La siguiente. So, Vámonos. Vámonos, pues muchas gracias. Quiero saludar a algunos. Quiero saludar. Ah, open your fingers. Okay, well, what if that's a bad efractor? There were more, ¿no? Bueno, muchas gracias a todos, Simón. Oh, there is a gesture in Greek for the bill. Well, thank you. I would like to know it in the next lesson with for Greek with me. Thank you, Nikki. Julia, Eileen, DJ Aprendiendo Español. Hola, hola. And I would like to say hello to all of the people in Facebook as well. Hold on a second. Thank you to Rosa Romero. I hope you're still there. I'm sorry. Silencio. Bueno. Oh, sorry, I didn't teach silence, which is tuk. This one is silence. Don't say no more. Don't say anything else. Like trying to catch the word. Bueno, muchas gracias Rosa Romero, muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos en la siguiente clase. Hasta pronto. Chao, chao.